Welcome to Flight Path, the podcast where we explore the journeys behind bold leadership, innovation, and impact. This is where we talk real career journeys, the bold moves and messy pivots, the plot twists that no one puts on LinkedIn, and the moments that changed everything. We're sitting down with leaders, innovators, and rule breakers who figured it out by doing the work, learning the lessons, and sometimes ignoring the map altogether. If you're navigating leadership, healthcare, tech, or just trying to figure out what's next without losing your mind, you're in the right place. So fasten your seatbelts, adjust your altitude, and let's take flight.
Jennifer Stemmler, I'm so excited to have you here. What has been your first experience of Bluebird Leaders here in Sandestin, Florida, that has made you excited about this community? And also, you were our keynote today. Tell us a little bit about that experience.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for inviting me. You've talked about this for quite some time, and I've always wanted to attend. It sounded wonderful. And so now this time with being the keynote, I thought, well, of course I have to come, but now I want to come back. So
I love it.
What I love about this community is the authenticity. So I think that's probably the theme that I've taken away, and encouraging authenticity, but also inspiring your community to rise up together. So I picked that up in the very short time that I flew in. I've been here. It feels very supportive.
That's right.
And we all need that when we're going through some really tough conversations, tough things. We need some of these tools in our toolbox.
Yes, absolutely. Your keynote was so great around resilience, especially at the leadership level. It was perfect for this community and the people that were in that room. I loved it. And I think it was a great compliment to the workshop that I had that followed.
Yeah, it was great. We didn't plan that. We didn't even exchange notes. I knew at a high level what Dawn was talking about, and so I tried to tie in some pieces that would make it easy for it to flow for the audience, but it worked so well, Dawn. I think your really zoomed in focus on the inner critic and my component of talking about that being a struggle for me, right? I'm not very good at it, but here are the things I've tried to work on. You picked that up and dug deep. And so the dig deep meant the participants couldn't hide behind some things, right? They had to, it was right in front of them, which oftentimes for leaders, men or women, dealing with it and confronting it is part of the transformation.
Yes.
And so I think you getting on the floor and reading things was unnerving for some people, clearly. But I also think it shows that you need to sit in the moment in order to really recognize the change that you need to rewire your brain.
Yes.
So I love that topic.
And the inner critic, rewiring the inner critic. And I noticed that as soon as I sat down and people were kind of looking at me, and I could see the leaning in, but also some people were very uncomfortable. And we know that's where growth happens, is at that uncomfortable edge.
Yeah.
So it was
But
wonderful.
Dawn, talk about how you took that, but then you went into something that was inspiring. So you didn't want people to sit in that kind of sad, negative moment of realization. You quickly brought them out of that.
Right. We brought them out by having them reframe. So there's a method called Choose Again, and that's what I coach a lot on, as you know. And I watched people actually do it in that moment. It's where you think the thought, you forgive the thought, and then you choose a new powerful thought that is the opposite. So it literally in the moment rewires your brain and creates these new neural pathways where you can now evolve out of whatever situation it is, and you're no longer hearing that same inner critic. You're hearing a new one that's been chosen, that you've chosen. So it was wonderful. It was so inspiring to have you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
and I'm grateful that Bluebird Leaders had me. This is my first, but will definitely not be my last.
Yay.
Now I'm hooked.
I love it.
And I think it's such a great community. Very inspiring.
It is a great community. And we are so grateful, Rebecca and I and the board. We just adore you. And thank you for being here. It was wonderful to have you.
Thank you. Thank you.